Hey, good morning. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 9th of November 2024. This is my weekly analysis video where we have a look at some of the Forex pairs I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. So welcome everyone. Thanks for watching. If you do like the videos, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's always appreciated. I know they're not exciting videos, but we get the message across. Hope everyone's weekend's going okay so far. It's early. It's only 9:20 a.m. for me on a Saturday morning, which is way too early on a Saturday morning, to do the video. It's been a pretty tough week, other than I've got a bit of man flu, as you can probably tell by my voice and my looks. So I'm a bit clogged up, so bear with me if I sound a bit down. Obviously, the presidential elections in the US have come and gone, sort of thing. Gone. And DT's back in, Donald Trump. Now, whether you're a supporter of him or not, I don't really care. It doesn't worry me either way. And I was discussing this with being an expat in Cambodia. I've got a few American friends, and Americans are very opinionated when it comes to politics. It's unbelievable. Chalk and cheese when you compare them to Australians and how passionate Australians aren't about politics. But anyhow, I was just talking with one of my friends, and he voted for Trump, and I said, look, we as an Australian or as an outsider looking in, we sort of look at it, who's the leader of the free world. So it's more of an international thing for us. Whereas he says, well, most Americans are looking at it from a domestic point of view. What can he do for the country? We don't live, as an Australian, obviously I don't live in the US. So I guess I can see the argument. So we can criticise all we like as an outsider, but without living in the US and knowing what they're going through, it's hard for me or other outsiders to make comments on. But, as I said, we look at it more of an international thing, like what's going to happen in Ukraine, Israel, that sort of stuff now, so who knows? But there's one thing, I'll get to the trading in a minute. It was a big week, as I said, the elections, and no one even noticed the UK or the US interest rate news during the week. What else was there? Aussie interest rate news too, which is on Melbourne Cup Day, which is a big horse race in Australia. So it was a big week. And one other note on the presidential election, I don't think the US want a female as president. What's that, 2 candidates now? And it's ironic that Trump's beaten them both. You can't say they don't want a black person, because obviously Barack Obama was in office, so there's no dramas there. I just don't think they want a female. And look, I haven't got a problem with it. Hollywood does their best to have plenty of female presidents. They all seem to do a pretty good job. I digress. Hollywood. All right, let's get into it. Like I said, it's been a tough week, and it's been a tough week in the trading. So let's get into it. We'll go on to the charts. Right, I use TradingView for my trading analysis. This is my watch list on the right here. It's only a sample of Forex pairs, and obviously Bitcoin's in there and silver. I'm not a trade signal provider. Please do not follow me blindly. If you'd follow me blindly this week, you'd probably be thinking, why did I do that? So generally, most weeks of the year, we're in the green, sometimes we're in the red. So there's more green than red overall, and that's what we want. And it's not all bad news, as you'll see in a second. They're highlighting different colours. Orange means something's happened, and most of them something's happened during the week. Dark blue, that means a trade on, no action taken. Light blue means a trade or trades on and action's been taken. No highlight means no trade on. Let's have a look. There's nothing new for Monday. There's no new trade signals. There's no trade management. The good thing about TradingView is I know on Friday close what's happening Monday morning. TradingView is a little bit different. MT4, MT5. TradingView will present any coloured dots, whether it be the QMP filter or the MACD platinum dots on Friday's close. MT4, MT5 won't present those dots until the market actually opens on Monday morning. Keeping in mind, the market now is 1 hour later. For me, instead of being 4 a.m. local, I'm in Cambodia. It's now 5 a.m. local. I don't get out of bed till 6:30, so I don't adjust my alarm clock. I just get up in bed at the same time. The old body clock just tells me when to nowadays. All right. Let's have a look. So we'll start with a lister in alphabetical order. Like I said, I'm not a trade signal provider, so just don't follow me blindly. And it's been a tough week. If you wanted to sit out last week, it would have been the smart thing to do. It's a 50-50 chance when there's US elections or US interest rate news, especially with a bloke like Donald Trump. Now, what you're thinking is neither here nor there, but he's a polarising figure, according to some. So, and him having a victory, the market's going to be a little bit all over the shop, and that's exactly what's happened. Yeah, the correlation is unbelievable how things have moved. It just shows you sometimes it might just be paid to trade one or two pairs and ignore all the other. They just tend to all move in sync. It's unbelievable. All right, let's get into it. Aussie Swiss. My most recent trade's normally on the right. Any older trades are on the left. In this case, we've got a sell here from the 8th of October, and there's my trade management. So that was stopped out. So I took the sell here. I probably should have done more with this. It dropped down nicely. MACD platinum through the zero level. I probably could have closed half and price was in here somewhere. I don't know why I didn't do it. Maybe I didn't think there was enough profit on the table. It's in hindsight, which is a great tool, wish I had a time machine sometimes. So we're stopped out for a break-even result. So I didn't lose anything. I think on my spreadsheet, I think I took this trade on the split testing. It was like a minus 50 cents or something stupid like that because I got hit on the swap fees. So it was a break-even result. So we're out of the sell. In the meantime, I took this buy on the 6th of November. Now, all my trades are called at the time. Like I said, I get out about an hour and a half later after the market's open. I call the trade, take a screenshot, post them in the daily update, which goes to the Telegram channel and the Facebook groups, which everyone's more than welcome to join. I also post those screenshots, trade screenshots, into a shared folder that everyone's got access to. And I even update them in my TradingView. Most of them are private, but if you want to have a look at them, I've got them all. I just have to send you the link. And any trade management's also called and put in that daily update. So it's all very transparent at the time or within an hour and a half. And so you see it, warts and all. So we're in this buy here. It's popped up nicely. I'm still waiting for the MACD platinum to go through the zero level. And I thought after Thursday, yay, we're going well. Then Friday, for some reason, it just dropped. That's Aussie Swiss. So we're just above the entry level here, and it's not looking that flash at the moment. I'm not sure what's going on here. But, so we didn't lose on the sell, and we're just in profit on the buy. So it's not too bad on that pair. I just don't like this price action sort of stuff. Righto, Aussie USD. Now this is one I've got to put my hand up and admit I was a dickhead. I did the wrong thing. All right, what do I mean by that? We got this buy signal, 6th of November, so we're going in on election day. It was a good setup. Well, it wasn't a bad setup. MACD platinum below the zero level. Remember, we're looking to buy when it's below the zero level. We're looking at this candle here with a green QMP filter dot in. So it was a good signal. We've had a big move down. Look, it was a little bit of a high risk. There wasn't any market structure, lower lows here. So it wasn't a great setup, but it was a good setup. Going into the election. Now, the reason I'm calling myself an idiot is because this stop I initially put on this buy on the 6th of November, I should have put it underneath the big 65-cent level. For some reason, I wasn't thinking clearly. And I do actually remember considering it at the time, but the brain must have just gone thinking it, but the hands moved quicker and I didn't do it. If I just put it on the other side there, I wouldn't be in this world of pain I'm in now. And that would have been the sensible thing to do. It's only a few pips down. And as Murphy's Law would have it, I was stopped out on the 6th of November, later that day, a few hours later. So I took the trade here on the open of this candle and stopped out on that spike down by, I think it was 2.3 pips or 1.8 pips or something stupid. Then immediately the next day, bang, price has gone up. I've already drawn this trend line across here. I've taken the buy. Friday, 8th November. Took the buy on Friday open. Stop now below the 65 level. Thinking, all right, I'm going to recoup some of these losses. And look at that. Friday candle. Bearish as hell. So we're bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. It's the story of the last 4 days on most pairs. Yeah, so I'm not sure where it's going. So we've taken a loss on the first buy, and at the moment you wouldn't be too confident. I'm looking at I trade the Aussie on my 8-hour charts, and I've got a new sell signal on Monday on the 8 hours. So who knows? So we took a loss on this buy, and we're in a second buy, which is not looking that good at the moment. So it might be a double whammy for me on the Aussie, but I did make a mistake on stop placement. You know, who knows? If I had my stop down here, it may have spiked down and taken my stop out anyway. But the smart thing would have been to have my stop below that 65 level. And for some reason, even though I thought about it at the time, I didn't do it, and I've paid the price. Right, BTC USD, it's always going to be an issue too around the election. Took the sell. So we've had a full loss on the 24th. Took a sell here. Hang on, not there. There. Took a sell there, had a full loss. Took another sell here on the 2nd of November. I'll just move that a little bit. So why is that not moving? Damn. All right, now I've got a mouse problem here. I'll stand by. Yeah, hopefully that worked all right. I just paused the video. I had a bit of the screen went blank. So hopefully it's not damaged the video too much. All right, so I took a sell and stopped out for a full loss. Now, this is always going to be a risk during the election. There was always talk that if Trump got in, Bitcoin would shoot up because they call him President BTC or something. I don't know, President Bitcoin. And I've got a note here too. This is on the chart here. Probably an instrument that you may only consider taking buy trades, ignoring sell trades. Does BTC have a bullish bias? Up to you, your call. It's a bit like the US stock market. You get some good sell signals, but a lot of them don't work out. So the smart thing is, or the low-hanging fruit, is just take the buy trades. Now, will Bitcoin keep on just heading up slowly? There's some outrageous, some crazy prices for BTC, future projections, who knows? It's still an instrument, even though it's gained some credibility. It's stabilised a fair bit in the last couple of years with recognition from the SEC and big hedge funds, etc., and ETFs. It still can be a volatile instrument, so just be careful there. So yeah, we've still got a list of divergence here. Regular bearish divergence is marked by the red trend lines. It's heading up. Market structure, higher highs, higher lows. This next line is the 80,000 level. Who would have thought we're at record highs, been at record highs now. All right, Euro Swiss, maybe. Now this just gives you an indication of the market lately, how sideways it's been. You know, look at these nice moves previously. Very sort of clean moves. And from there, where are we looking? 2nd of October, blah. We're in a buy. It's surprising. You can read my notes there. See, we got the bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. And I should have drawn a warning line. We've got a red dot. What's going on here, Jimbo? What's going on here? Wrong colour. Warning. Right, we've got a red dot on the MACD Platinum, but I've got a problem with my memory, I think, so. All right, try again. Got a red dot on the MACD Platinum above the 0 level, so that's a warning signal that we could be going to the short side. But we've got this pretty big, decent support level. So if I did get a sell signal here, just think if there's any hidden divergence there. It's with the trend's down. I'd probably be tempted to stay in the buy. Nah, I don't. I think if I did get a sell signal here, say I got a sell on Tuesday, I think I'd just take the loss on the buy. It'd be only a small loss, hopefully, and take the sell. but I'm concerned about this level here. So it's got me in two minds. I'll make up my mind when I get to it. But the Euro Swiss, we're in a buy at the moment. It's not going that flash. Euro USD. Now this is a busy chart if we ever get to it. All right, there's a busy chart, as I said. I apologise, there's a bit of a break there. I'm just losing my Wi-Fi, so I had to switch servers. All right, it looks like there's a lot happening. It's a very messy chart. We're going to tidy this chart up once the video's done, but I have to leave it all on so I can show you what's happened. Now, it's not all doom and gloom, surprisingly. All right, first up, let's go to this sell here. This one here, so the reds indicate sell trades. 2nd of October. There's details up here on the top left. There's all my trade management. So 5th of November, stopped out for an overall nice profit. So that'll be when it spiked up in here. So spiked up there. Took me out for an overall profit. So that trade's done. We had a win on that. All good. Then I took this buy in here. That was on the 21st of October. That was stopped out for a full loss on the 23rd. So this candle here, I drew this trend line across here, took another buy in there, which is the 25th of October, so the open of this candle. It went up there, and on the 5th of November, closed half. So let's have a look where the 5th is. So on the open of this candle, closed half, and dragged my stop up just below the entry there. And the next day, guess what day that was? 6th of November, bang, down through my stop, taking me out for a small overall profit. So decent profit on the sell, lost on this first sell, then, buy, then had a small overall profit on the second buy. So I'm in no trades on the euro at the moment. I was looking at my hedging charts this morning when I was checking them. The hedging ones are, I think they're 8 cap. This is Oanda. It's on another watch list. I use a different broker just so the drawings don't come up on the same charts. And I use 8 cap for that. And there was a sell signal early in the week, so that's going okay. It's a big ugly candle though, and even if I'd got the sell here on the high probability setup, I wouldn't be that keen to take it, I don't think. I'm not sure. It's a bit ugly. I'm just going to wait for the dust to settle. You know, you look at this candle here. It's one of the bigger candles you're going to see recently. There's some big ones, but yeah. And again, we've had that big down move. Then Thursday was up, Friday was down again. So in the meantime, just drawing these trend lines, adjusting them for potential divergence forming. But there's no trades on. Sell was a win. This buy here was a small overall profit. I just leave everything on the charts for the videos to show you, boys and girls, what happened during the week. So once the video is completed, I tidy this chart up. Next time you see this chart, unless there's a lot more trades happening in 5 days, it should be a lot cleaner. All right. My voice is going. Pound CAD, nothing happening here. We've got this resistance level and price. It's nice steady uptrend. Not really keen to get involved at the moment. MACD's around the 0 level. There's no clear direction. We've got multiple dots. It's going to be a break one way or the other. I have taken this sell in my private trading based on this resistance level and price here. And I think I mentioned it in one of the daily updates saying you could have taken that sell. Just make sure your stop's above that level there. Just watch your risk percentage. Because I do double tops, triple tops, tend to work out nicely a lot of the times on Forex pairs, especially the high time frames. So something to be aware of. Right, pound yen, another pair that's caused me a bit of grief. A little bit of discussion here. All right, it's not too bad at the moment. So first off, we still got this buy from back here, which is 19th of September. Let's have a look. All right, buy Wednesday, 18th of September. 18th of September, took the buy. Stops up here, can't lose on that. There's all my trade management there. Right, just move that across a bit. It's a big level, it's a 200 level. You see these green lines, they generally are a big round number. In this case, it's 200.000. It's a big round number. All right, let's have a look what we've done since then. We took a sell here on the 30th of September, which is there. Stopped out for a full loss. Bummer. Then took a sell on the trend line break here. 17th of October. Stopped out for a full loss. Bummer. I've got the same date for both. No, that's not right. The dates are wrong there. Stopped out on both for a full loss. The dates are just wrong. They weren't. Oh, were they stopped out on the same day? I think yeah, they may have been. Yeah, I might have left my stop in, taking a second sell trade. Yes, that's right. Yeah, they were stopped out the same day. So my apologies. All right. So it's gone up. It was a buy. It's not a valid signal. Price has got up to this 200 level. We've got prices going up high highs. The MACD is not. So we've got regular bearish divergence. Price has got to that level, 200, bounced off, regular bearish divergence. Already had a crack at a couple of sells there. I'm going to have another one. So I took a third sell. So we go over to the 1st November. There. You can read my notes. High risk trade due to market structure, high highs. But there is reg supporting, just like I said, there's regular bearish divergence and there's the 200 level. Now, someone did ask me. Now, I've still got this buy trade on, keeping in mind. Now, we've got an opposite QMP filter dot here. You can see the blue dot there, the green dot there. Now, someone asked me, why didn't I close on the reversal? Now, there's a couple of reasons. One, I've got this 200 level, which is a strong, potentially a strong resistance level. I've got regular bearish divergence, which eventually will work out. And I've also got the protection of this buy on. So there's no real rush to close out this sell trade. And I probably should have been clearer about this on the day. I wasn't. I did it a day later when someone asked in, I think it was I can't even remember. Facebook or Telegram, I can't remember. It was a fair question. And exactly what I just said to you then on the video. I just didn't think there was a need to. And look, hindsight's proved me right. Friday's come down nicely and we're coming back towards the entry level. In my hedge trading, I did take this buy here, and you know, in the back of my mind, I'm going, I wish I didn't have to do that, because I was thinking that this is going to turn. A few of the yen pairs are starting to turn to the downside, which is good. I don't trade many yen pairs. The Bank of Japan sort of walks a different beat to everyone else. They do things a little bit different. They've got a different way of intervention and stuff like that. And with the yen being a currency of safety at times, it's a bit hit and miss. And the yen pairs have been tough to trade for a couple of years now. But I like to have one in my watch list, and this is probably my preferred one. So we'll just see how we go. But when they pay out big, they pay out huge, the yen pairs. But it's just all the little losses along the way that messes with your mind, the mental side of the game. Yeah, my nose is running. All right, so we're still in this buy with a stop in place we can't lose. We're still in this sell. Stop's up here, haven't moved the stop yet, and it's heading in the right direction back towards and there was, and I should make a note of that, there was a red dot on the MACD platinum just above the 0 level. So that's a good sign also. Right, pound USD, highlighted in orange. And look at these candles. All right, the last trade, we're still in a sell. So good news. 2nd of October, we're in the sell from up here. Stop here, can't lose. Locking in profit. Again, we've got these big round numbers, 1,300, 1,350, 1,250 or 125, 135. Big round numbers. You can see how price reacts around them. Just go back in history and have a look. So I took this sell, going down nicely. Now, then I took this buy on the 30th of October, I think. Where is it there? Yep. Very close, like within 2 pips. Within 2 pips of being stopped out on this candle here. Wasn't. I thought, yeah, baby. Then it's got up nicely above my entry level. Heading towards the stop. I wasn't getting too excited. Again, we're around that election day. And guess what? Bang. Just by a couple of pips on election day. Stopped out on the 6th for a full loss. Bummer. Then it shot up again on Thursday, like a lot of these pairs. So the trend line's been drawn across the highs, looking for a potential re-entry. Then Friday we've got this bearish candle again. So in the meantime, I've got regular bullish divergence forming still. Price is heading down, MACD's heading up. Still in the sell. So it's not the end of the world, even though we took a hit on this buy. Saved by a couple of pips there and take it out by a couple of pips there. Just one of those things in trading. Yeah, sometimes I like my dollar cost averaging or my hedging just because stops aren't involved. Stops are just I know why they're there. I get it. They're a protection, protect your capital. I get it. Some traders need stops, trust me. But for me, I'm quite comfortable trade without them. And this is the sort of thing that you're happy, then you're not happy. All right. So we're not in a buy. As I said, I'll tidy up this chart once the video's done, but we're still in the sell, so we're offsetting some of that loss there. New Zealand CAD. Right, another one. We took a... Wait for it. Took a buy on Friday. So now you won't see any green QMP filter dot. There's a glitch in the matrix, as I keep on saying. There should have been a red dot somewhere up here. There wasn't. So I've tried resetting this and it's just not showing it. So we're going to have to wait and see until we get another red dot. I was looking at one of my other watch lists. So you can read my notes there. It was taken from another broker, basically 8 caps. I was watching that for a buy signal. So that's why you won't see the green dot there. My apologies for that. Hopefully when it goes to a sell signal next, it'll get back in sync and we'll see a red dot. It can't go green, green. It has to go green, red, green. So that's why, because we didn't get the red, we're not going to get the green. But we took the buy on Friday, and as Murphy's Law would have it, like a lot of these pairs, they just reversed on Friday. But there was an interest rate cut on US on Friday, I'm pretty sure it was expected, so I'm not sure unless the subsequent speech relating to it was not as good as what. But yeah, that's the New Zealand CAD. What else was CAD? Was there CAD employment numbers? Could have been. Who knows? All right, so yeah, we're not looking that flash at the moment. Stops down here, but not the end of the world. All right, silver, XAG, USD in a sell trade still. That's the only one we're in from the 29th of October. Look, I've been copped a few, took a sell here, full loss. Took a buy here, and I think I got out of that for a full loss too. For a loss. Exited that on a loss. So yeah, that was, yeah. So I took a smaller loss on the buy. Now we're in a sell, which is helping offset some of those losses. Already moved my stop down. It's dropped down nicely. Closed half on the 5th, so I'm not sure when the 5th one. Yeah, closed half here, which is a bummer. Waited one more day, but you just couldn't take the risk with the election results. Waited one more day, take the... And it's just gone down nicely. And so I've dragged my stop down again. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. I was actually thinking of another pair. The Aussie, I'll just quickly go back to it, because I did have a note on the chart. That sell I took, that buy I took on the 6th November, I did, which is the one that got me in grief. I did say no problem sitting this one out. If the US election spooks you, and wait for a clear decision. I wish I'd done that. I just remembered I wrote a note somewhere and I just couldn't remember where. Go back to silver. So we're looking good on silver. In the meantime, drawing these trend lines in, potentially setting up for a hidden bullish divergence. If it keeps on coming down, it's no longer valid, just remove it. This green dash line is the $30 level, which is obviously a round number on silver. We broke through this level here, which is a previous sort of high, it was resistance. Does it become support? Sort of did for a little while, broke through, went back up to it. Is it resistance again? Who knows? Just seems to be an important level. The price is bouncing around. All right, let's get into it. I'm starting to lose my train of thought. The meds are kicking in. I'm not feeling that flash. US dollar, you can see the same price action around the election week. It's just, last signal was this sell. Divergence there, plenty of divergence everywhere. So that was the hidden bearish divergence, hidden bearish followed by regular bearish. Will it go down? Who knows? Uncertainty, there's no doubt about it. Hopefully the markets will settle. US 500, the election results didn't do the US stock market any harm. Took out our previous high, we're at a new high now. Last signal was a buy. Like I said, a bit like the Bitcoin, just take the buys. Ignore the sells. But you could make a few pips on the sells, don't get me wrong. Some of them actually do work out. But you really need the anxiety when it's got a natural bullish bias. All right, that's it, boys and girls, for the charts. Sorry, I've tapered off a bit there. It's been about 30 minutes, and yeah, everything's catching up with me. Hope everyone's weekend goes well. Stay safe wherever you are. Thank you for watching. If you do like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Anyone's got any questions, hit me up. Best to hit me up in the groups, not so much the comments on the YouTube channel, but it's up to you. I don't care. It's just sometimes I'm not sure, my replies don't appear on YouTube, but they generally all appear in Telegram and Facebook. All right, I've got to call it quits. All right, stay safe. See ya.